Hey yo! Hey man. So I apologize. It's been a minute since I uploaded a video. I know, but I've been working so much, y'all. Man, it's been lovely lately. I ain't gonna cap. But this is gonna be another Longshoreman video for people who are interested. So you got people that always wonder. Well, you got your people that wonder what is Longshoreman, what y'all do, and I pretty much explained that in the video. But then you got other people who want to dig a little bit deeper. Oh, how do I become a longshoreman? All this and all that. And then comes the question, well, how much do longshoremen make? So in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna break down. I'm gonna break it down, but I'm not. I mean, just stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you all about it. Depending on what type of vessel it is and what type of work is being done, the pay range can differ a lot. So, when you first start out there, you go on majority of jobs, or at least, let me throw this disclaimer out there. I'm talking about at the port that I work in. At the port that I work in, this is how things go. When you first start out there, you're making like 14 something on most jobs. You got your warehouse that pay like 14 for gaming, operators you get like 18. Actually, it might be, I think they just got a raise, so I think it's like 16 for gaming, and then like still like 18 or 19 for operators. But you got your barge. Now at the barge, you're gonna be making like $25 an hour, as far as like driving cars. But if you do heavy on the barge, you're making like, I think they're getting 27. I don't really know, because all I really do is car drive on the barge. So I'm not exactly sure on the numbers on how much the heavy making at the barge, but I believe it's 27. You got other jobs like the military stuff that come through the port. I think they're making like 30 over there an hour. Then you got, your car boats. Now on the car boat, when you first starting out, which it might be like that at the military, but it's not like this at the barge, or the warehouse. On the car boat, you're gonna be making like 14 something an hour until you accumulate 700 hours, which that could be, you could get 300 hours this year, 100 hours the year after that, and then you can get the rest to accumulate the 700 in another year. And then after you get those 700 hours on the car boat, you'll be making 31, which is the rate right now is like a regular, like a van driver, a car driver, except for like heavy. With heavy, they do it, I think somebody told me they get container pay, which I don't know, because they do the container pay at a different scale too, which is I gotta ask these questions so I can understand, so y'all learning with me at the same time. But yeah, on car boats, van drivers, car drivers, you getting, and latchers, y'all making 31 after you get the 700 hours. Like I said, you can break it up and get it over a couple years. You can do it all 1 year, or however, whatever is comfortable to you, Then you got container ships. On a container ship, which they do the break boat like a container ship too, I believe. Yeah, they do the break boat like a container ship too. On a container ship, they're gonna start you at like $20 an hour. Because at my port, there's a tier system in place for like, after, when you first starting out there, you haven't qualified at all. Qualifying is when you hit 700 hours in 1 year. Once when you haven't qualified, you work a container boat, you're gonna be making 20. After the second time you qualify, you're gonna be making 24. And then after the fourth time you qualify, I think they bump it up to like 20, around like 28 or something like that. And then I think after that sixth time you qualify, you should be making high pay, which is at this point in time, at the time I'm recording this video, it's like 37. But it's gonna go up over time. And in this contract, I think the ending rate is supposed to be like 39 on the container boat. I'm hearing numbers being thrown out about the next contract that we're supposed to be on, but I'm not too sure on that, because I think the contract doesn't end until 2024 anyways, so I'm still waiting on that. But like I said, they do the break boat like a container boat, so it's on that same scale as far as like the tier system, which I really don't like the tier system. I hate that they put it in place, but you know what, hey, until somebody talk about getting rid of it, then we're gonna see. But you know, that's for another video. Also, because these people make, you know, say they getting high pay on everything, they getting 31 on the car boat, they getting 37 on the container boat, it still ranges a lot between how much they really gonna get paid as far as like a year, like salary type, you know, when you put a number on it. Because when you're working as a longshoreman, you work when you want to. As long as there's work to be done, like they got ships coming in and out of the port, you can work as much as you want to or as least as you want to. So you got some people, they might be like, oh, I don't work on the weekends, I don't work after 6 p.m. But you on the weekends and after 6 p.m., you getting time and a half. So you could be from 10 a.m., well not 10 a.m., from 7 or 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., you done been making $31 an hour. You done been making $37 an hour. But once that, y'all take that break, and then y'all come back, it's after 6 p.m., you gonna be type 47, type almost, man. All right, man, that money hit different after night. And when we be working, and they be like, oh yeah, when the supper break, we call 6 p.m. break, supper break. They be like, oh yeah, you finna leave at supper? They're like, nah, man, the money just turning green. Hey, I feel them on that. I definitely feel them when I'm trying to get all that overtime I can. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But you feel me? You know, I've been making 30 or 31 to $37 all up until this point, but you're gonna be making time and a half after that break. You feel me? And then you also got times where we will work through a break. You work through the break, you get time and a half that first hour, and then every hour after that, I believe, is double overtime. So that could, man, I had a day, one day, I think I worked on a Sunday, which it was time and a half all day. And then on Sunday, I think if you go to supper break, you guarantee 4 more hours after that. So you're gonna get paid for 4 more hours after supper, you feel me? Even if you only work 2 hours. And then even like if you go to lunch on any given day, except for on the barge, because the barge don't do this. The barge pay you whatever time you work is whatever time, how much money you getting paid. So if you go to lunch and you work 1 hour after lunch, you're getting paid for 5-6 hours, you feel me? But on another boat, that same time, you could be working like a car boat or something, and y'all go to lunch and y'all work for 30 minutes, you feel me? But you gonna get paid, you know, if you started at 8 a.m., you're gonna get paid 6 hours. If you started at 7 a.m., you're gonna get 7 hours, because you don't work 4 or 5 already, and then tack on them other 2. So, man, like you know, it's hard to say longshoremen make this much per year, because you got people that barely come to work and they might make 20 something, 30K. You got people that work just about every day, or they work, you know, them long boats where they getting time and a half and double overtime here and there. They might bring over 100,000 home, you know. So it really ranges not only on what job you do, but it also ranges between people's work ethic, you feel me? So you got somebody that don't want to come to work, you feel me? They might make that lower end, even though they might be higher up than some other people. But you might have somebody down on the lower end make a higher amount because they come to work every day, or at least every time there is work, they showing up and it's getting a job, you know. So you can't really put an amount on, oh, longshoremen make this much, because like I said, when you make your own schedule, you come to work when you want to, it really depends, you know. It's really a big range that it could be. So just to clear some of that up for you guys, like I said, these are amounts at my port and the tier system at my port. It might be different at your port, or the port closest to you, or the port your cousin work at, or the port your baby mama cousin work at, or your wife cousin work at, or whoever. You feel me? So my port. But that's all the time I got for this video. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm still coming with the Longshoreman content, but I'm going on vacation soon, so it's gonna be a lot of vacation content. Well, not really a lot. I ain't gonna overdo the vacation content because a lot of y'all don't want to see that anyways. But if you stuck around this video, I appreciate it. If you stuck around to this point of this video, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.